Now let's get some long lines and show you where we are. I've long lined this mare. I'm going to say this is probably about the 5th time. And the first couple of times it was really ugly. I mean, she basically just ran off and dragged me everywhere. I didn't hardly get much of a give or anything like that. There we go. And she will draw to me now. I really like that. That's a big deal for this horse. Aren't you a good girl? Yes, you are. Yeah, here. So you hear that big breath? That just tells her that all that me messing with her head got her really stressed out. You know, I put her under a lot of stress and pressure. And so that's why she kind of, you know, took off there. And so she just needed to kind of relax a little. You're okay, babe. You're okay. There we go. A lot of what I'm doing is just helping her realize she's okay. You know, you're okay, girl. You're okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'll show you this when I get on the other side. Normally with this particular saddle, if I'm long lining, I use the little hooks that are there that are for a breast collar. Some of my saddles have those, and this one does. These little hooks right here. Normally I'll just put this ring in that hook, but this horse pulls on it so hard that I was pretty sure last time she was gonna just pull it. It's just held in with some pop rivets. I was pretty sure she was gonna pull it right out, so I went ahead and switched and put it on the D-ring of the cinch here. So I don't think she can pull that one out. She is so strong. And obviously you don't want to get into a muscle fight contest, but she is so good at evasion and she's pretty smart. Okay, so let's just see what happens here. Come on off. She's pretty smart, and what happens is these horses figure out that they can kind of spin around and get out of this. Once they wrap it around their legs, they can kind of get you to quit. So she kind of started figuring that out. That's actually way better right there. See her giving when I pull? And I'm pulling hard. Okay, I'm probably putting 10 pounds of pressure on that thing just to get that. And I don't like doing it that way, but hopefully it'll soften up as we go. Okay, and what I'd like her to do is get a little closer to me here. So this is improvement for her. Okay. All right, let me turn her around. And she's taken off there just because she's nervous. And I just let her run. Some horses really struggle with this long lining. She's one of them. If they really struggle with it, then they really need it. She kind of kicked up at the rope there a little bit. That's bothering her. She hadn't done that too much before, so that's interesting. I'll just let her work on that. If she hadn't. Okay, she jerked that thing out of my hand, which she surely is capable of doing. And if that happens, you just kind of go on and work it, pick it up later. So she's giving me a little bit here. All right, let's see if I can stop her. Ooh. Okay, that wasn't too bad for her. Okay, it wasn't too bad. And I think once I get a snaffle bit in her, I'll be able to do this. And I certainly wouldn't put that kind of pressure on a snaffle bit. I just wouldn't do that. But I'll be able to get this a little better. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let me see if I can pick this up. That's pretty good that she stood there and let me do that. So, you know, everything with this horse is just slow. We're making progress. Okay, let's see if I can turn her to her right. Actually, that was pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that right there. Now, let's see if I can get her to actually give to this a little bit. Man, this horse is strong. She is really strong. Stout. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. Look at there. She's coming off the fence. She's letting me guide her a little bit. She's tilting her nose into the circle. That's actually really good for her. I like that. Okay. Turn her into the fence. Let's see how she does on this side. I remember her being a little better. Yeah, she's better on this side. So see, I'm not pulling as hard on her. I'm not having to hold her in the circle, which is what we want, of course. I want her to just soften to that and just trot around here real nice. So this is getting better. And I know you didn't see it when it was a lot uglier, but still not pretty. But I'm happy with her progress. Let's see what kind of stop I get here. Come on, babe. Come on. Ooh. Okay, so eventually I might teach her to stop by pulling back, but more than anything, I want to teach my horses to stop when I quit riding them. And so by taking all the pressure off when I say whoa, then she kind of learns that that word means okay. When she hears that word, that means she gets to quit working. So that's kind of what I want in her brain, and I think she's starting to get that. All right, so the owner of this horse, he signed on with me for another month, and I'm hopeful that I can be riding her by the end of this second month. I'm hopeful. That's up to her. I'm not going to ride her if I don't think she's ready. If any of you rodeo cowboys out there want to do it, just give me a call and you can come on over, but I won't. But I'm hopefully we can do that. So stay tuned. We'll give you some more updates.